Hello students, here I am working on packing your kits. Thank goodness their supplies are finally here. I just wanted to show you what all the supplies were so you knew what things were called. So you'll find these are called graduated cylinders. They're graduated because there's measurements on the sides of them. Okay, here's your test tube racks. We do have a problem in that the test tubes don't fit in the racks. They only fit in 2 of the holes of the rack. So you could run your experiment in series just using the 2 widest holes, or you could like put all your test tubes in a glass jar like a mason jar, or make a holder for them by cutting holes in a lid. These are Erlenmeyer flasks. You'll use this for your experiments, but when you're not using it, you should store your aquatic Aquatic plant in there. And here are your goggles. Baking soda and salt. People who live in apartments have not been taking this stuff because they have it at home, so they don't have to mess around with baggies of it. You're gonna get some aprons for the dissections. These are called micropipettes. If you squeeze them, drop it in the liquid, unsqueeze, this will capture the same volume of water every single time. So if you, we'll do that one more time, squeeze, liquid, unsqueeze, every time you should draw approximately 1 milligram of solution, and recall that 1 milligram is equal to 1 milliliter. In this little square box is your thermometer. You will have some swabs, some sterile cotton-tipped swabs. You'll have a couple straws. You will have pH strips, okay? And these you're probably gonna have a hard time finding. The picture of indication is in the course, but look, I just snuck them right here into your dissection kit. Okay, so that's where the pH strips are. This is the indication, the color indication, qualitative indication, sorry. I took a picture of that and I'll put that in the course, but there you can see it right there. Okay, what else do we have? So the box itself contains your dead organisms for dissection. In here, and then when you do your dissection, you're going to use your dissecting tray and the dissecting kit and the aprons and the gloves. There's gloves in there as well. I want all these supplies back, but I don't want your dead organisms. So after you're done dissecting them, you are free to just dispose of them. You will also find active dry yeast, aluminum foil if you need it, but a lot of students, again, who live in apartments, they already have that. A couple sets of gloves, and let's see, rubbing alcohol, again, is something that most people have, but if you need it, I can give you some propanol. And then we'll go over here. This is your agar plate. See what's in here. Smells like beer. I don't have to open this right now. These are agar plates, okay? And these have to stay in the refrigerator. So if you don't have a fridge in your dorm room or whatever, you can just come and get that from me when it's time to do that lab. And then the last thing you need are the aquatic plants, the Alodia. I'll give you a stem of this. You're going to cut it in like 1 to 2 inch or equally distant lengths to run your photosynthesis experiment. Then you can keep it alive in that Erlenmeyer flask. But you can see these have just been sitting here for as long as I can remember, surviving in these very large beakers. So you should be able to keep that alive. Alright, I think that's it. Those are all your lab supplies. Be sure to email me or text me to set up a time. Notice that people's names are on the sides of the boxes, and so they'll just be kind of like loaded up here. So if we can't easily get together, you can just ask the lab staff in Osborne on the 3rd floor, hey man, I'm in Maggie's online class, can I grab my kit? And you'll be looking for Johnny or Brent, and your kit will be loaded up in these shelves with your name on it, if you've scheduled for me. I'm still building kits, right? So far I've given out 3 and 4 have been scheduled. That's about 1/3 of the class. That's pretty good for the first 2 hours. So I hope to hear from the rest of you. Find my contact information in the course. Thank you.